I got involved because it's looked quite interesting, and the biggest takeaway message I got from last year was we got a significantly bigger yield increase from using 2 SGHIs in what I perceive to be a low disease year. So it does make you question if we're spending enough on fungicides, as much as I don't like spending money. The season has been yet another season. Every year we say we've seen all the seasons, but yeah, this season's been different again. Very late, cold, wet spring. Crops have been very stressed, and then everything's come at once, so trying to do 6 weeks work in 2 weeks. We did a T0 on about a third of the area, and then we abandoned that and switched to T1s, which should be finished tomorrow. T0 was either a chlorphenonyl tebuconazole mix or Amistar Opti, and T1s have been predominantly a Dexar or Librax based. I think the interval should be fairly small unless it turns cold, so perhaps 2 to 3 weeks, how it looks at the moment, and looking to alternate between the Dexar and Librax at T2, or possibly some lighter zero if it turns dry, depending on the brown rust pressure. Yeah, so this season my default has been to plan for 2 SGHIs, whereas last year it was more 1 or 1 and then maybe 2 on the dirty varieties. So this year I'm going out with the mindset of 2, and I've also upped the rates because the season's a lot wetter. There was a lot of disease early on, and it's been very variety specific. Some of the dirty varieties are still showing disease. I think the T0 has been beneficial this year, and from my experience from last year where I thought I had a clean crop, I still think there could be a lot of latent infection in the crop, so it might look different in 2 to 3 weeks' time. Last year I thought we were in a protecting situation, but when you look at the real results, we must have been in a curative situation, because I think that's why the Dexar performed so well. It's nice to have data that you know has been analysed by someone independent and that's been quantified. Historically, I've always done trials in the 10 years I've been here, my own trials, but you need half a tonne a hectare on a yield map to be able to see it without the agronomics package. So whereas now, smaller differences can be eked out, so potentially we can question what we're doing even more. The value in the community is the people that get involved in these sorts of things tend to be quite open-minded and like to challenge what they're doing, and they don't like to settle for just doing the normal thing every year and question why we do things a bit more.
BASF. We create chemistry.